Late one Saturday afternoon in June 2008, I rode into the centre of Paris as part of a group of 200 riders for the annual London to Paris Cyclo-Sportif. Starting from Hampton Court Palace, riding via Calais and Amiens, I completed the 600-kilometre, 3-day event by cycling up the Champs-Élysées, round the Arc de Triomphe and finishing close to the Eiffel Tower. Parisians lined the roads to cheer us in, a privilege usually reserved for Tour de France competitors. It represented the highlight of my more than 15 years of bike riding. Fast forward 6 years to 2014 and the picture is very different. In August 2012, I was diagnosed with a progressive degenerative neurological disorder known as multiple system atrophy, or MSA. At first, it took away the strength and endurance necessary to ride long-distance events. But before long, I was left without the balance and coordination necessary to ride a bike at all. I sold my beloved Italian racing bike and tried to come to terms with the fact that my cycling days were over. Having been told by doctors that there was nothing medical science could do to cure my condition, or even to slow it down, I set about finding practical ways to fight MSA myself, or at least create the impression that my fate was in my control. After considerable searching, I came upon the Swiss-made GigerMD. Well established in Switzerland, Germany and the USA, but almost unknown in the UK, here at last was a way of helping my body fight back. A way of reorganising my remaining nerve tissue to best effect. Proof that it was possible to score a victory against MSA, even if the gain was likely to be only temporary. I consulted as widely as possible with doctors, nurses, nurse practitioners and physiotherapists. The response was almost always the same. No, we have not heard of the GigerMD, and yes, it does make sense and looks very promising. The greatest thing about the GigerMD is that it could be used to treat people with other neurological conditions, such as MS, Parkinson's and even stroke victims. All could benefit greatly. So, with enthusiastic support from the MSA Trust and the whole team at Benfleet Physiotherapy, the Geiger project was born. In 3 months we have already raised over £15,000, representing much of the funding needed for the actual machine. What we are asking for now is the funding, £4,500, to train the physio team in Benfleet to operate, maintain and get the best out of this life-enhancing, even life-changing piece of equipment. With your help, this initiative can give a chance to myself and many others like me of keeping our bodies moving without constant support from carers.